I have to tell you, everything that you see right now, I have genuinely manifested. Oh hey, welcome to my fancy schmancy hotel room. Come on in. I just flew in last night from Italy where I gave the opening keynote speech for an innovation tech conference. So I'm a little bit jet lagged, but I'm so excited to get out there, to see the city. Of course, we've got Collision today where I'm gonna be hosting the growth stage. So come along with me. I'm gonna give you a bit of a behind the scenes, follow me around, a day in the life of an international speaker. All right, let's do this. Yeah, everything does feel a lot easier here, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, everything just like works. It's all so smooth. See, this is the thing, like I typed out a load.
Oh, nice.
And I just want to, I'm such a perfectionist as well. I'm just like, I want to make sure I get everything. With the keynote that I gave last night, whatever day it was, I'm so out of it. The camera guy from that as well, he was so cute. He was like, yeah, like I was so absorbed with what you were saying, like thinking about applying it to my business as well,
100%.
that I was like, oh shit, I need to like get back to the filming.
Yeah.
It's just
Especially
so
like when you're more in a creative field, you're like worried about the art and you're like, oh, I gotta do
my
sales, I gotta do
God.
finance, I gotta do all this stuff.
Preaching to the choir. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's also, let's talk about that as well, right? Like, if you're a creative professional and either yourself or your skill set is the product, is what you're selling, then yeah, of course, as an entrepreneur as well, small business owner, you've got so many hats to wear. And that's another big challenge that I hear over and over from entrepreneurs, right? Is like, oh, I need to be like the accountant, the salesperson, and there's stuff that will come easier to you than others, right? But you went into business because you had a specific mission, a specific skill set, something that came naturally to you that you felt that you could market and monetize. You didn't go into it to like file your taxes, right? So as soon as you possibly can, we need to be realistic here as well, right? With the finances. So as soon as you're financially able to afford bringing in other specialists to take that off your plate. So the first thing would be your accountant, right? And think about ways that you can creatively approach it. So, for example, like I started tapping in to fractional specialist talent. I didn't have to pay someone full time, even part time in some cases. Like if you can just borrow fractions of their time to help get that stuff off your desk so that you can focus on what you do best and double down on your strengths. Like that's the first strategy to get you from like 0 to 1 with your business, basically. Okay, so we're actually here at 10 a.m, so we made good time, so I don't need to be there until 10:30, so ahead of schedule. I cannot believe how hot and sunny it is. It's like a sauna, like you said, it's so humid, it's like a sauna. This is like typical Steph. Okay, so when I was talking earlier about leaning into your strengths, this is one of mine. Okay, so you saw that I sketched out my outfits earlier. So if I do say so myself, I'm pretty good at kind of style, creativity. I checked out the Collision colours beforehand, and I matched my lipstick to the fuchsia pink. So, just saying. I'm not sure. Yes. Have you already spoken? Or
I'm speaking at 11 and then again at like 1.
Any content creation tips? So obviously I've got my friend here, like filming like a day in the life, behind the scenes, like.
My number one tip is always consistency.
Okay.
I think consistency is the most important to build an audience.
Okay.
For sure. I also think people just overthink their content.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna go, so you just
Right.
gotta put it
That
out
is
there.
so true. Like I've posted that's like gone viral.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
What about this stuff that I've been like thinking about for months and like well crafted and like no one seems to
Yeah,
care?
you never know.
Yeah. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of the
Thank you,
conference.
nice to
I'll
meet
see
you.
you around. I just walked in through the door.
Sorry, I saw you over there. That
you?
is crazy.
Literally the first person I see, I'm like, that's Loren Gray. I'm going to sit down and talk to you. And I just decided to have a podcast, so I kind of went into like podcast mode, interviewing her. I was like, by the way, do you even mind? I've just come and like sat down. But she was so sweet and lovely.
Yeah, how are you sorted for today? You all good?
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I've got my speaker notes for the opening 15 minutes.
Okay, cool.
But I just got to Toronto like last night from Italy, so I haven't had a huge amount of time. So I haven't timed if it's 15 minutes. And I don't know how strict we are with the time, but like I've got a script.
Okay, great. I'll get one of the volunteers just to take you over to the stage.
Perfect, yeah.
And Gav will be able to run through all.
In good timing.
Okay, how long
Ready to
do
put
you
it
think?
down. I need to. This smells great. So this is what I typed out. All right.
Yeah, so if you run through it,
I'm sure some of you are flagging, but for those of you who have made it out, I appreciate and respect you. Next I can speak Spanish.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
And that
helps.
That was an effort. That took me years to like roll my R's. That was a bit. Yeah.
you ready?
I'm ready. See you on the other side.
Please welcome to the stage, founder and CEO at Bloom, Stephanie Melodia.
Toronto! It is so good to be back here in the 6. My name is Stephanie Melodia and I am so excited to be your host on the growth stage here at the Collision finale. So for those of you who have made it out, can I get a round of applause for the last people standing here? Yes? Oh my God, thank you. All right, awesome. So I've got 35 incredible sessions to present to you here at Collision today. Whilst we are indeed standing on the shoulders of giants, we're also at the precipice of a seismic shift in technology. Of course, AI, right? AI is reigning, the next big thing, we're seeing it everywhere. So I mentioned I've got 35 incredible sessions for you today, including how to preserve Gen AI's power with robust security and control by Dan Adamson of AutoAlign. Also, affordable computing is the key to unlocking full potential of LLMs with Akbar Nuribayev of CentML. And decentralized AI ownership with Tara Patterson of BlockCerts AI. So try and catch some of these AI-focused talks today. I have to tell you, everything about my life, everything that you see right now, I have genuinely manifested. Now, I know that that is such a trigger word for so many of you, but like, hear me out. Manifesting is literally rooted in neuroscience. And for me, like anyone who knows me knows that I'm a grafter, I put in the work, you have to put in the effort. But manifesting something is really about being super, super clear on your goals. So we're here today at Collision, and I set out at the beginning of the year, back in January, one of my biggest New Year goals was to speak at Collision here in Toronto. And I wrote out this whole, basically like a diary entry. Like my friends have read it, they thought it was like amazing, because I went into so much detail. So it was just so crystal clear about this particular goal that I was after. And so when you can picture something, almost you're just tricking your mind. It almost feels like you've already done it. And so subconsciously, your mind is looking out for those opportunities. It's also, a reminder if you have a vision board or keep it on your phone, like I do here, for example, with my goals, then it just helps you stay focused so that your efforts that you have to do that day are all focused like in that direction. I'm immensely grateful to be here. I cannot believe that I'm standing here on the stage today at Collision. This was exactly the diary entry that I wrote out back in January, and I'm just feeling like so grateful. Thanks so much for coming along behind the scenes in the day of the life of a speaker. I hope you've enjoyed getting some glimpses of what's going on here. Follow along, stay tuned, and hopefully see you next time.